everybody? Welcome to Fishing Planet again. I'm gonna make this kind of a series. Okay, I'm making a lot of my gaming things a series. I'm working on like Sims, Minecraft 1.12, 1.12.1, well, NostalgiaCraft, aka. But the reason why I'm making Fishing Planet a thing is because one, I found it to be had a very good response to it. Like last stream, I had some very good, lovely people come in the comments, in the chat and ask questions about the game. This game, obviously, as I said in the last stream, I love this fucking game. I love this fucking game. I love Minecraft 1.12.1. I love this game. Because the funny thing is, I actually was playing them around the same time. This well, anyway, it's a long story. And this was the one game that I love. This is why I love gaming. Gaming's fun, baby. That's why I call it. I call this episode 2 because we had interesting. And if you guys have questions about anything, chat's open. Just as long as you're nice and respectful, and don't punt anything in the chat. If I think you're punting, I will block the floor thing. Anyway, just getting updated reward. Okay, cool. And that's sweet. So this is how we're working towards. Where is it? We're working towards our first kayak, which is 20,000 or 20 pro shops. Okay. Or are we gonna guess the next boat coming at 62,000? I'm not sure. I might get the kayak. But anyway, let's get into some fishing, everybody. Goodness, I love this game. Just the music. There was such good music to this game. Each map, like simple. Like every time they release an update, they should have made music for this update because it would have been awesome. But they've got the Nordic, like for example, let me just show you again. Okay, cool, this will be the map. I had a fish, apparently. Had some fish in my inventory. Probably for last stream, to be fair. I haven't played this since last stream. Not that I'm stopping gaming on my own time. I've just been busy outside of streaming and life and stuff outside of streaming. I could claim... No, don't press random buttons. As I said, this game takes place anywhere that has fishing. You've got Amazon, Africa, Europe, Russia, Alaska, yeah, name it, it's got it. Probably Hawaii is fishing as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm surprised, because they should actually make in IRL. Hawaii's got some of the best fishing on the planet. But anyway, right now we are still working our way. I love the fact there's Falcon Lake, even though Texas has Falcon Lake. You can't really see it on the board. I think it's somewhere here. I think it's here somewhere. Here, there it is. It's back because this is Texas here. Texas is here somewhere. Yeah, Texas is here. No, that's not here. Texas. It should be about here somewhere. Anyway, they should add. That's the one map they should add to the game. Is big bass, big bluegill, kind of make it a trophy bass lake for us bass guys, and make it fucking cheap to do. Hello, those are just joining the stream. Having a chance to share the stream with everybody. How's it going? We're here to fish and have fun. I'm just sorry, I won't be able to see your chats for like a second. I'm just doing my duties as a YouTuber, showing to friends who like watching my stuff. I'm not sure, I'm not seeing what that is, because that'll get me demonetized. Anyway, welcome to those who are welcoming themselves in. I've got this stream chat, I must do that before else I'm gonna get an earful from my girl. She's a moderator in this Discord server. Anyway, there you go, that's all I need to do. Hello, for those who just joined. Okay, we haven't started the game yet. We are going to be, obviously, we're targeting bass, bluegill, anything that swims this lake. We're targeting, working our way up through the ranks of our stuff right now. The reason, okay. going to be doing missions. Do I not have the right line? What? It must really be £3 line. Are you kidding me? This is the line I use for everything. Are you shitting me? It's 1,000 yards. I love it. I need the £3 line. Sunfish tips. It's just telling me to buy this because this is the line. I think it says £3 test. The glitch. Wait, where? I don't have it this time storage. Give me a moment, guys. I'm doing a little bit of this. I'm doing missions, but the thing is, I've done all these missions when the game opened, but the thing what they did is they basically reset everybody's missions. Like, I've done this mission 100 times. Not 100 times, like at least 10. Yeah, there's also the note. Repair. Okay, repair. Oh, it's part of the bank. It always hurts the bank. Where is it? This is the £4. That's a £4 diameter. I need the £3 diameter. Backpack is full. Okay, cool. Let's take out. Wait, we're not using this braid currently. We're not using this braid currently. The funny thing is, it's £3 test. You don't need, you need heavy. If you're gonna be fly fishing on rail, don't use £3. Well, you can use £5, £5 to £6. I think it was an oval. Backpack is full. Why is the backpack full? What is full of the slim? I can use the number 8 on the hook. I need to really empty my backpack. What does I need? I can't see the fucking mission until it's there. Hi to those that's joining. I hope you guys are well. I am doing some fishing. I think people like the fishing streams, honestly. I think they're quite relaxing. Because Fishing Planet is honestly one, if not one of the best fishing games that is free and on the market. I don't know, maybe this is a setup here. See what's going on. Because I've got all the stuff. I just need to rig it all up and throw it out there and hope we catch. And also, you can make your own bets, by the way, when you get like higher levels. So, where with the sinker and a bell. Wait, oh no, this is carp feeding. I'm not doing that mission. That's another untracked mission. Daily catch. Where the catch? Hang on. Daily catch. Fish where the fish are. That's holy hell, it's English, but that's what this challenge is about. Angler. Take the mission while meeting all the requirements here and rewards. I can always regenerate it. Okay, but what is this mission? Doesn't tell me. Okay. Ah, nice. It's catch or leave a bass. Easy. Catch a golden shiner. Easy. Okay, hold on, let me set my float rate. Let's get doing some. Okay. Hi. How do you catch a golden shiner on this map, you're wondering? That's how easy it is, people. Okay, so this is easy, as I like to say. This is how dumb this game is. You want to catch you want to catch a fish instantly, right? Not instantly, pretty quickly. Go to a spot with your float rod. Put on oval float. This is literally bare bones setup basically, but I'm using a size 10 hook. I reel up a little line. See how the tip's gonna. This game is relaxing. We're literally just gonna sit and chat. How's everybody doing? This is why I don't like using the float on stream. I'm actually gonna change my float. Trade French ad. I told you, small hooks catch more fish. And number 10 is tiny. I think it's I use number 12 sometimes IRL for float fishing. Where's my boss? Where's my bobbers? Oh, don't tell me I have to, I don't know what to say. Like going slim bobber. This slim bobber is what I actually would recommend. If you can get your hand on, it's called, this is the glowing slim float. Size 16.5 inches by 2 inches, not 2 inches, half an inch, 2.5 inches or 2/5 inches. Slim shape, natural red, which is a natural color. Visibility, weight low, plastic material. It's a really good one. Using hook. We're using, I think this catches. Contract carp. Okay. Okay. This is. I think this will. I think this is more like the. You can also walk around the method, but I don't do that because I am lazy. So I'm using a size 10 hook, by the way, with red worms. Why am I using red worms? Because red worms are probably one of the. And then it tells me to go to the Rocky Mountain. Like, I'm not gonna be able to go there because I don't have the money. I do, but I don't want to spend the money on, like, going there and catch a common from the fish color. Whoops, I flicked out of the water. Oh no, we have a glitch. Oh no. We had a glitch. That'd be funny. Funny as hell. And those are my friends saying it's late. It is late. I'm not tired. Somebody caught. Ooh, almost a death of. Jeez, almost 2 pound wad. IRL the quad that size. I think. I don't know what the. Hey Siri, what's the world record Guadalupe bass?
Here's what I found.
What is it? Let's see. Let's do our IRL research because I like doing this kind of thing. I can't see chat right now. Just keeping an eye on that float. World record Guadalupe bass. Okay, so a 2 pound is pretty big because only the maximum size is 3.7 pounds. That one that he got was pretty decent. He got another really nice one. Jesus, this guy's on a roll. He's catching borderline world records. I mean, if you get 4 pound Guadalupe, you're good. You're good at this game. Well, not this game, in general. I don't know. I don't want you guys to hear me in double down. I'm gonna move spots because I see. Oh, there's a fish tapping out. Oh, yeah. Let's go here. But there are missions you can do for this game. I mean, you can do the same mission like 6 times in a row if you want to do. At one stage, there was a way to change your bobble length with your mouse, and I can't remember how to do it. I'm using a size 10 hook, as I said again. There's not much interesting happening because of the bobber, but if I was fishing on the kayak and I was catching more fish, Yes, I want to go to different lakes eventually, but I'm working up the money. We're basically just grinding. Oh, it's the noob curse. Oh no. Okay. To those who are watching, right, and there are noobs that will be watching sometimes. I don't have a problem with you guys, right? But I'm gonna pick a fight. If you guys are fishing in this game and you see a guy bobber fishing next to you, don't come and stand on top of him. Because what happens is a visual glitch that happens. When I say a visual glitch, I mean we can see through your body. Okay, hi, those are just joining. I'm having a bit of a rant right now. There's a visual glitch when that happens, when if you guys come on top of somebody, right? It's basically you can see through the player, and also the rod stick to the player. And it basically distracts the living hell. Say somebody's lure fishing, and there's a bobber fisherman, they do it. It's a curse of a bobber fisherman, I swear. It's happened to me many times. Like, one time I cast out, and then there was like 4 of us standing on the dock. This is back when the dock was still not so popular. Hello, just joining. Yeah, I'm just ranting. This one guy, this level, like I think he's level 2. What have I caught? I've just caught something. Yay, big claps, green sunfish. That's not a bad, small green sunfish. We're basically just catching them for money at this point. But anyway, he came and he put his rod right through me in the game, and I could see his rod sticking right through me. And then he started waving it back. There's a thing you can do where you basically do this, like you can move your mouse back forward. And he was figuring out his controls, but he was standing inside me. If you see a player, say a high level player or a player who is like they've been in that map for 6-7 hours, or even 4 hours fishing in the game, and you suddenly go and start waving a rod in there, don't do it, please. Because it not just irritates the fisherman, other people get irritated at it too, because it's happened to nearly everybody who's played this game. Like, if I look next to me, I hooked a fish as I did that. Whoops, accidentally caught a fish while I was doing that. Anyway, I was looking at back that guy, Radius, and there's a lot of Radius. No wonder bass are here. So there was a guy off this beach where I was standing. He basically came and as I stood, I watched him. He was going for what I call the noob wave. The noob wave. Anyway, long story short, just don't do it. Anyway, we're fishing for anything that swims. Yeah, we got the daily catch thing. But the problem is, I can't go to Rocky Mountain. I can't go to Rocky Mountain Lake and go catch trout. It's expensive just to travel anywhere, because it's like money on money, and I want to be able to quickly save up. I know I should have done a little bit of grinding off stream to get the kayak, and then we could have celebrated with the kayak on stream, but I didn't do that. Also, I didn't have the time to do it. One, I had a rough night's sleep last night, and 2, the night before, it's actually the next day if you count it, the night before. But you get the idea. I struggled to sleep the last couple of nights, maybe even a week, 2 weeks of nights, just because of stuff that's been happening IRL. I know when I get into it, it's personal stuff. It's boring and it's not. I just don't want to get into it on stream. Anyway, hope you're well. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. What we're gonna do is we can obviously fish with the bobber. And yeah, but there is we can catch carp, catch anything. We can target anyone, basically. The problem is, there's like a system now. Back when I first started playing the game, you went to this lake, and then you went to another lake, which I can show you. That's why I've got them unlocked. In my opinion, what they should have done is they should have reset everybody's unlocks for the maps. But like, obviously, like when they start that map again, basically you start with like they might have reworked the whole game. Already done all the maps, redid all the. I know they put a lot of effort. That is a small little baby. I'm gonna release some shit. Anyway, I'm gonna talk with a bass now, which this is the bass zone, by the way. This bass zone, if you want to stand from shore, where I'm standing is probably your best bet to get a bass. If you want quad, body, whatever it may be. I've noticed it's pretty decent. Watch, I'm gonna catch a golden shot. I'm gonna catch a. Jeez, it's a 130 yard cost. Fuck me. That's a record cost or something. But he just reels, basically reels straight and slow with a grip. Hot tip. Sorry, you want that. Call myself yawning. A lot of people say, "Oh, yawning is a sign that you're tired." It happens a lot when you're tired, yes, but yawning happens because you have the lack of oxygen. Talking about this just made me want to yawn. To the brain. So, I'm talking too long. So my brain's like, "Yeah, cool." Wait, what's going on? I'm typing in the chat. Oops. Accidentally took a screenshot. I've got to delete those now. I get it off the camera. Yes, you can take screenshots too. There's a I think it's the button. Or something is. I can't remember. It's one of the buttons. Oh, fish. There you go, little fucker. And yes, this is a not safe for kids stream. We swear. Hello to those that just joined. We are into a fish right now, currently. We're catching up. That's a decent little fishy. It's a bass, probably. I'm guessing it's either a bass or it's a crappie. The only things you can catch in this lake are those probably are bass, crappie. Sometimes bluegill if you spinners, but like very, very. Where can you take me? He's taking me to this shots thing. Come on, little dude, out of there. I think this is a quad. It's fine like a quad. No, it's a yellow bass. Not bad little dude. Not trophy, you could say. Anyway, those decent yellow bass. Not bad. It's fun. I forget those are the ones. I feel like they've taken the spotted bass, basically in the game, it's a spotted bass, right? Largemouth spotted bass, Guadalupe bass. I feel like what they've done with the spots, because that was the most common bass back then, and they've really brought like your sightings of them down, which is a bit like really, because that was like one of the more fun things I liked about this game. That's why I learned so much about the bass side of the thing in this game, because that's what I used to target the most. Because I used to like cheating the license system. Basically, you could like say keep, and it would like say, "Yeah, cool. You have, you know, you'd say, yeah, cool," and you would basically like you'd catch like say a 2 pound bass, and it would 2 pound spot, and you go, "Oh, cool, 2 pound," and you keep it in the keep net system, and you would basically like, "Oh, cool," and then you would keep it, and then obviously you would get either a fine. It was like 50% chance it was like percent chance you would get fined, and a lot of times I would get like a fine or no fine, but yeah, this game is a lot more fun than people think it is. It's actually I'm just pull my mouse a bit closer because I'm sitting quite far away from the desk again. But the reason is I'm sitting far away so I can look at chat at the same time. We've dropped surprisingly no frames, just for the game likes to. I've actually put this game on low performance mode just because of it. streaming because of my PC. It's gotten old. She's a little bit of an old girl. I'm looking at her right now. She's on my desk. And also, to those who watched my previous stream, I apologize for the echoiness. I figured out why. Turns out I restarted my PC and I decided to what's it called? Not use my microphone audio. Like I was speaking to my microphone, but it sounded echoey. Turns out it was my fucking webcam mic. I've got a built-in webcam. It's got a microphone and it's a whole thing. But anyway, it was using the webcam mic. You want to see a trick? Usually if there's a fish. Short sling cast. This is a fun game, I swear. It's unreal. I'm gonna fire one at the bridge, just there by the bridge, by that log. See how it's got a circle around it, right? If using bait casting gear, this is, I just yarded it. It's like probably 100 yards. But I'm gonna drift to the bottom, because remember, IRL bass like structure. For some, they're structure species. They like structure. And people say, what counts as structure? There's a lot of different types of structure. You get your trees, your weeds, they're like your backwashes, whatever. You know, it's lots of types of, structure IRL in the game IRL whole thing. Hope you well, guys. Even if you're not watching, if you're watching me to go to sleep, cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't mind you guys watching me go to sleep. I'm trying to talk quietly because, yes, as I said, it is nighttime where I am at. One thing we can do is a weightless style, but I want to change my rod to a bait casting setup because if you want to dedicate your system to bass fishing in this game, or lure fishing, bait caster. Well, fish jumped up and grabbed it. Whack! That's what sometimes happens if you pull on the surface. This is why I want to get a lure rod in spinning and lure rod in bait casting, so I can have this top water thing set up eventually when I do save up the money. This fish is is this a pike? Is this a pike? I swear. I do not like pike in the game. Because if you're targeting bass primarily, it's okay to catch a pike every now and then, but every other cast is a pike. It's irritating. So when it comes to surface, you can see reels quicker. Just keep your rod tip up and reel. Sorry, I was ranting about the beginner players, because we love the beginner players. Just don't be that annoying player, please. There are annoying players in this game. Yes, have I had my fair share of seeing them? Yes. Have I? That's a largemouth? Yeah, why is it a young largemouth? I don't know why they say young. That's not a young largemouth. That's just a young male. That's just a male. Males they don't get very big. Males do get big. I've seen my biggest male bass I ever caught IRL was. Challenge check something. What is my trophy bass in this game? 35 expressing gold bulldog. Sorry, I friend. I forgot to do that. It tells you your trophies. My biggest largemouth. Biggest spotted bass is almost 2 pounds. Biggest quad, that was a quarter reef. Biggest quad was, I think the other day. I got a big one the other day. Yeah, almost a 2 pounder. Jeez, that's a decent fish. I've caught like my biggest crappie was almost 2 pounds. Oh yeah, this is during that. This is a weird one. Green Duns crappie. This was during an event. What was the event? It was like a Halloween event or something, and I caught a drum Mud River. The spoon. I was fishing for fucking whatever I could, and I was just like, yeah, took it. Biggest radiator was almost a pound, 2 pounds, and my biggest trophy blue already was that only that big? I thought it was bigger. I caught a it was a pound. No, it was a big. No, that was a pound one. Sorry, it was a pound one. Was that another pound? Can't tell. It was a pound. I've been catching some decent fish. I've caught Colorado golden trout in the Rocky Lake before. It's fun. Biggest largemouth was a pound. That was recent because no, 2024. I lie. It was Mud River. Yeah, that's because before largemouth for some reason went to this map. I got a decorated crappie. I've got quite a few fish here. Like I've caught thread fins. But one of my biggest fish ever, which was 3 pounds. I know it's not big, or that's not much brag. But that was 2019. I caught a Mud River as a bowfin, and I was using a float. Whoa, drum phone. I was using a float. I remember. I threw it out, and I threw this float out, and I was fishing. You know, fishing. And I was like falling asleep a bit. What time was it? Just tell the time. I think it was at like in the afternoon. And I was falling asleep in my chair. It was probably Saturday or Sunday after school or whatever. And threw it out. I was float fishing, and all of a sudden, I just heard the bobber go down. I saw the bobber dip down, and I go, "Fuck me!" And cause like obviously in game, I struck at it, lifted the rod, and I think it fought me for like 10 minutes. Just like 10 minutes. It was like because I was using the Teleflow, which is the beginner rod, you know. Who's messaging me? Somebody's messaging me. Sorry, so I got a ping on my phone. I've got it on silent. You guys didn't hear it. Anyway, somebody's added me in a Discord server. Anyway, I remember these fish were awesome. And then the spotted bass, which is nice. This is sort of about the biggest, like size-wise. Like if I look at it in 3D, this is like a bowfin. They're not a good-looking fish. That's my bowfin. I wish you could like it's. And I hooked it with a red worm here. Where does it show us? Right? No, I wish I had like a picture of it with the. Anyway, you know, it's not a pretty fish, but I caught it. Like, wait, let's actually do something. Because I know Lone Star is your big in the map. Let's hold on a second. I'm gonna take a pause on the menu screen. Give me a moment. I need the bathroom. Give me a second.